save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well, and it's another hot day over here in Yugoslavia. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Anyway, I got to listen. I'm gonna lean back for a second. I got a DJ gig coming up, pretty soon. I gotta tell you, I'm sweating it. Sweating because it's hot, and sweating it because listen. I gotta tell you, people that grow up with if you have OCD issues and you suffer from, like, say, bipolar disorder or depression or anxiety or whatever, and the normal everyday things that we do or you do, okay, might be a little more difficult for a guy like me, okay? Um, I've known about this gig for probably about a month now, and I've been working on it for probably about a month now. I want to make sure that I got every single song in my data bank. I want to make sure that everything is working properly. I want to make sure, and I start getting text messages and messages or whatever. Are we able to use the microphone? Are we yeah, but the thing is, my original microphone that I've been using. Listen, I've been DJing since I was 16 years old. A lot of the equipment I have is from when I was 16 years old. Listen, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. And my equipment is I got good equipment. Except it's heavy. Heavy. It's all hardwood cases, okay? I know nowadays everything's plastic or fiberglass or whatever the hell the new DJ equipment's made out of. Well, my Technique stuff and my Pioneer stuff and my Gemini stuff is all made out of, it's wood. It's a heavy wood. My mixer is in a big case, and it's got the turntables. Listen, it's a big project. But I'll tell you, I've been working on it, and I gotta tell you, my OCD and everything's been working on me. I'm like, I want this to be perfect for the client. I got to think too about my DJing. All you people that entrepreneurs, people that make money, and people that know anything about business. Okay, number one, I don't believe in getting paid until after the job is done. I know. Hey. Here's the reason why. Okay, I know you're probably like, idiot. Okay, they do people's court channels just about people like you. Okay, you should get the money up front, or you get a check or whatever before you do the gig or whatever. Let me just say that if I don't get paid till after the gig is done, my comfort level at the gig is better. Because I'm telling you, if number one, I only DJ for people I trust. Okay, people I know. I'm not like a DJ where I have like business cards out there and people are calling me up and saying, "Hey, let's." No, it's usually family, friends of family, word of mouth, and it's part of somebody else's family. It's always linked into somebody that actually cares a tinge about me. Okay, I don't work for like non-people I don't know, because number one, I'm not gonna do a wedding and ruin somebody's wedding and have them sue me, okay? And I'm not gonna do something for somebody that doesn't know how I am internally, okay? You got to understand the inner workings of me in order to hire me. So the deal is with me is, I'm like, okay, listen, I'll do the gig for you, okay, but you don't pay me until you are satisfied. If I finish this gig and I'm there for 4 hours and I'm DJing for 4 hours, and the person looks at me and says, listen, you did a terrible job, and which I got to tell you has never happened. I've been doing this since I was 16. Originally started DJ in church dances. 2 different churches hired me, used to give me $50 a night just to DJ. And this was back in 93-ish, 92, 93. And I would DJ churches every single Friday. Every Friday I had one church, and then every other Friday would be the other church. So it was like it would alternate, one church, another church, one church, another church. And as I got older, I got different equipment, but I still have some original equipment, so I needed to upgrade a little bit. So I do got packages over there of DJ equipment, but I'm not going to open up DJ equipment for you. I'm not going to open up a microphone set and show you what my microphones are. It's not what you're interested in. You're interested in the physical media. And I did, while I was getting my microphones, my new microphones, because the ladies wanted to address this birthday party thing, and wanted to be able to speak multiple at a time, and they wanted to sing also. I decided to get a dual microphone setup instead of a single microphone setup. So now we can have them wandering around if they want to sing, if they want to tell a speech, if they want whatever they want to do. Now I can have them move around a little bit. But I got to tell you, it has been wearing on me. I won't be happy until the gig is done and in the bag, and everybody's happy and satisfied. That brings me joy. Okay, at least I'm being dead serious here. If I do all of this work and the person that hired me comes up to me and says, "Listen, I wasn't very satisfied or whatever. Or I'm only going to give you a couple $100, or I'm only going to give you $100, or whatever it is." Okay, um, I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't complain because that's just the type of guy I am. You know, it's like I want whoever it is to be happy, and I got to tell you, since I've been doing this, I've never had anybody that has not been happy. I mean, because I go above and beyond. I contact people. I'm like, what's the vibe of the crowd? What's the music that this person likes to listen to? What's the music that you like to listen to? What's the music that the ladies or gentlemen are going to want to listen to? Let me find it all. Let me put it all together. And I've yet to be shortchanged or what. I've always been paid very handsomely for any DJ gig I've done because every time we finish, they're satisfied. Now, I have had occasions where the people that I'm DJing for are too drunk after the gig to pay me right away. But usually the next day after they sober up, I get a Venmo or I get a whatever in my account, and I'm fine with it. Or they'll be like, "You come by, I got the check for you, or whatever," and we're good. But yeah, it just brings me to a different comfort level if I just don't accept any money until after the job is done. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too many people that do that stuff. I know that when we had to put a roof on my house, I had to pay the guy up front. The guy, our fence fell down not too long ago, hitting my car and destroying everything. And we had this guy supposed to be this nice guy. Oh, I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Oh, I go to church. I nice guy. I gotta cut you a good deal. I'm gonna cut you a good deal. Like I'm like, okay, well, in my head, for a fence, what's a good deal? I was thinking for a fence, $1,200. That's what I was thinking. I don't have. Listen, I'm not living on in Dallas here. I'm not living in a big luxury 5 billion square feet land or whatever where I got horses running and galloping about. No, I live. Listen, my backyard is the size of a septic system. Okay, I can. When we purchased this house, literally the guy that we purchased the house from said, if you ever want to put a swimming pool in the backyard, forget it, because if you dig a hole in your backyard, that's where all your crap is. Okay, so your entire backyard. So that's gonna give you a little idea how big our backyard is. Very very small. So I was thinking that fence, $1,200. I was like, this makes about right sense. $1,200 to have a fence put in. We already got a fence there. We already got the posts. It's just some of the fence blocks are kind of the fence. You know, the sections are falling apart because they're getting old. You know what is this gonna cost? You know what I mean? And he's like, I do for you, my friend. You listen. Hey. On God. I do this for you. Best deal ever. We start with the cheaper fence. The cheaper fence, $10,000. I'm like, oh no. Now, my wife had me on speaker with this good person, and I'm like, did he just say $10,000? Was that like 10 with a bunch of little O's? You done messed up. She goes, yeah, that's the first one. That's the cheaper one. Okay, that's the boxes, and I'm like, oh, okay. What's the next option? Oh, this one. That's the cheap one. That one lasts you a long time, my friend. But listen, even better than that, we got another one. One step up, $12,000. I'm like, oh, okay. We're going in the wrong direction here. Okay, I want you to go backwards. You're going forward, and then he's like, listen, if you want the plastic, one, fiberglass or whatever, all around the thing, a beautiful white, last you forever, ever. You be dead. The next person you sell the house to, they be still living and they still enjoying the fence that you put in. That would be about $18,000. And I'm like,
this is crack.
I guess that we're not putting in a fence. Like that's what we're about. So it's like, I don't know too many people that do the job before they get paid, but I do. I just feel like it's a bigger load off my shoulders because if I screw something up, my equipment goes down, there's a problem that happens. I mean, God forbid, you haven't given me anything. I didn't charge you anything. I told you to pay me after we're done. I didn't even give you a price until, what'd you say? So he asked me for like an estimate, and I'm like, I usually do like $100 an hour. And he's like, okay, it's like 4 hours. So in my head, I'm like, okay, well, if he thinks I did a good job, he's probably going to give me about $400. But if he doesn't, and only gives me $250, I'm happy with that too. Also, I got bills to pay. And I'll tell you right now, DJing, it may be a little bit time consuming to put the stuff together, but I actually enjoy doing it. I was like, I have fun doing it. It gives me a little bit of anxiety. Just gives me a little bit. So I got packages opening today. I got a gig happening this weekend, and I want you all to be wishing me some luck, okay? Comment below. Hey, good luck on that. All right. So we have here from lovely silver package here from Clifton Way. I guess Mr. or Mrs. Clifton Way from Beverly Hills, California. Beverly Hills, that's where I wanna be, go, whatever.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow!
Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, shoot. Almost cut through a slip. Almost cut through a slip cover there. Almost cut through a slip cover. Oh, man. All right, what we got here is... Oh, if you've been watching my channel, here is my Blu-ray of Dune. Yeah, if you watch this channel, the only way to get a Blu-ray and a 4K together was to buy the ugly steelbook that I did not like. I guess this thing right here was on the steelbook. Whatever this thing is, I haven't watched the movie yet. But this thing right here was the steelbook, and I was like, "What a pile of garbage!" And for me to get the 4K and Blu-ray together of a movie I've never even seen before, and didn't really care for the first one, nah, I'm not paying. I think they wanted $80 or something like that. It was like $80 for the ugly steelbook with the 4K Blu-ray. So I actually bought them both individually for like $20 a pop. I bought the Blu-ray and the 4K. Now I've never seen part 2 before. I hear part 2 is better than part 1, but I gotta tell you, I watched part 1 of the redone of Dune, and I enjoyed the original Dune from like the '80s better than the one with Willy Wonka in it. You know, better than the Wonka one. Okay, so, but in order for me to be a completist and have my 4K and my Blu-ray together, because that's what they're doing. That's this is a sign of the times. This is what physical media is going to be. Okay. Now that they know that there are collectors out there, and they know that the streaming services are taking over, what they're going to start doing is they're going to start breaking these things up individually. So you have to buy the DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and all separately if you are a completist. Now, granted, you know, I'm just telling you that I don't have a 4K player in every single one of my rooms. I got one 4K player in this house. If I wanted to take this and bring it to a friend's house or whatever, well, I don't have any friends anyway, but let's say I had a friend, okay, and I wanted to go bring it to his house, more than likely he doesn't have a 4K player either, or a 4K TV. He's got a Blu-ray player. So this would be the one I'd be taking. I wouldn't be taking the 4K. Now, what happens if I just bought the 4K? I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I can't even watch it. I got to wait for my family to go out, be able to go watch it in the living room. So that's why I got that Dune Blu-ray. Okay, and now let's get to some more fun stuff here from Sam Phillip from Orlando, Florida. Sam Phillip. Now, you probably question why I say these people's names like they've given me something or whatever, or they've given me some kind of treasure, or they're just handing me movies or whatever. No, that's not the case. I give shout outs to the people because sometimes they do help me out. Sometimes I get good deals on things or whatever, and I want you to know that you're appreciated. But most of the time, I just buy the stuff outright, and that just becomes a thing. You know what I mean? And I didn't even cut through this properly. Anyway, is this a 4K? It looks like a black box, a black. And so it has to be a 4K Blu-ray combo pack of some sort, or whatever. Oh yes, okay. So with the controversy of the James Cameron films, I was watching some guys the other day complain about what they did to Aliens, and the only best 4K Blu-ray combo pack is the original Alien before James Cameron got his hands in the works here. Now this is the Alien Ultimate Collection. I own Aliens, and I'm still gonna defend the Aliens one. I gotta tell you right now, I watched it on Blu-ray, not the 4K. I watched because I'm a Blu-ray guy, so I watched the Blu-ray, and it surpassed my original Blu-ray. The lines in Sigourney Weaver's face were crazy. I mean, it was like I did not even know that she had laugh lines or like wrinkles over here, or even these like little jagged, like almost like little cuts. It's weird. It's a weird thing. But that was the Blu-ray. That was not the 4K. That was the Blu-ray that was that clear on a 1080p TV with a Blu-ray player with a 4K upscaling. It was beautiful. I have not put in the 4K yet and tried it out on the 4K TV and the 4K player because I was so satisfied with the Blu-ray that I almost was like, I don't want to ruin it. Everybody keeps telling me how terrible is this 4K transfer and how he did this AI thing, and he's messing everything up and everything. I didn't want to ruin it. Whatever he did to the Blu-ray, though, buddies, I'll tell you, buddies and buddiettes or whatever, go buy the Cameron stuff. But listen, so far, everything that I put in from the Cameron collection has been Blu-ray anyway, has been gold. Okay. What I put over there? Wait a minute. I'm drawing a blank of what the heck the name. True Lies. Blu-ray was stupendous. 4K, I didn't think it was as great. I'm sorry, but whatever they did to the Blu-ray, perfect. Aliens, whatever they did to the Blu-ray, perfect. Okay, I did not watch the 4K yet, but whatever they did, perfect. The Abyss, I own it. Haven't had the chance to watch it yet. I watched the trailer. I've never seen The Abyss before. Never seen it, but it was one of those that was going for an outrageous price. I'm having a hard time putting it in. Putting the movie in. You know, I'm having a hard time watching it. There's a reason why. I watched the trailer, and I'm extremely claustrophobic. I hate underwater water movies. Okay, like the where people like trapped in things, or they gotta wear like the masks and they're like down under the water. I don't mind like a Jaws, you know what I mean? I don't mind like a Titanic and stuff like that. But when they put you in, when they submerge you into the water, you know what I mean? And and it's like a movie with they're in the. I'm getting sick just thinking about it. So it's one of those that I got to tackle. What's the franchise that I absolutely love, but I got to literally like pump myself up in order to watch it. So what about the two girls that? Well, it's a group of girls that are going cliff diving or whatever, going inside of the Descent. There's the Descent 2. I love those movies. But I gotta really build myself up to watch them because my anxiety level goes. I get myself physically sick watching them. Okay, and that's probably how I'm gonna get with The Abyss. So that's why I've been putting it off. But everything else so far, Titanic, everything else that James Cameron has released on Blu-ray, 4K combo pack, the Blu-rays have been phenomenal. That whatever he's doing to the Blu-rays, keep doing it. The 4Ks, if that's what your problem is, don't watch them. Watch the Blu-ray. I prefer the Blu-ray over the 4K. The only one that I can compare it to, is a True Lies one, which I watched the 4K and the Blu-ray, just so I could do a comparison video thing on it. And I just found that the 4K was redder and bluer and more flawless, but the Blu-ray was perfect. So it's just a win-win as far as I'm concerned. You get the 4K just in case, and you get the Blu-ray because it's great. And somebody said that Alien was a great transfer on 4K, and if I want to submerge myself in an Alien world, and 2001 too. Somebody said something about 2001 is another one that I should probably pick up on 4K to see this space age 4K quality. So yeah, that's where I'm going with that. Talk too much about that one. I think I went too far into that one. This one is from High Fidelity Records CDs. So this is gonna be a CD, my friends. Nope, it's not gonna be a CD. Lied to you again. No, it's not a CD. It's a out of print movie that I did not own, and I got this bucket list of movies that I want to own on physical media before they totally disappear. And they're really weird, like obscure titles that people probably have never even heard of. The one that everybody has heard of is Airheads, okay, with Adam Sandler and Brendan Fraser and Steve Buscemi. I'm not paying $200, $300 for that thing. Somebody, Kino or whatever, pick that up already and please put these blood-sucking flippers out of their misery and somebody buy the rights for this damn thing. I just bought the other one I just bought that hasn't come in yet is Detroit Rock City, the one about the kids that want to go see Kiss or whatever. Love that movie, but out of print. Going for a lot of money. But lately what I've been doing is I'm like, okay, listen, if I can find these things for under $40, I'm going to grab them like right away. I'm going to do a paying for $10 bi-weekly, and I'm going to grab them because they're not going to make anymore. Because the fact of the matter is physical media, how do I word this? Like the mainstream companies, they're selling them off. Okay, eventually physical media is going to be owned by strictly Scream Factory, Kino, Vinegar Syndrome, Arrow. I'm thinking that eventually A24 Studios, A24. I'm thinking eventually we're not going to see physical media at the stores anymore. You're going to have to buy it on websites, and the prices are going crazy. So if I could find something that I've been wanting for a long time on my bucket list of movies, I'm gonna grab it for under $40, because the fact of the matter is, most movies now, most Blu-rays and 4Ks that you want to purchase from the Scream Factories or the Arrow videos, whatever, are $40 and up. Okay, so you eventually, if you're not going to pay the $40 now, you're going to pay the $40 later. Okay, any way you look at it. I'd rather do the paying for. I'd rather go with eBay. And it's this one called Modern Girls. I haven't seen this movie in bazillion years. And the reason it stars the guy from just one of the guys. I didn't think he did another movie besides that. So let's see who else is in this thing. We got Daphne Zuniga from hope I pronounced that right, from The Sure Thing, but she's also from Spaceballs. That's how I remember her from. Virginia Madison from the original Candyman. Okay, I'll give her that one there. And then the other guy, is he even gonna say his name here? Wow, no. Is it Jerry Kramer, video specialist? Jerry? No, maybe it is. I don't know. Which is, I'm surprised they didn't put Clayton. Maybe it's Clayton Rona from April Fool's Day. Maybe it was in April Fool's. I don't know. I haven't seen April Fool's Day forever. Yeah, it's one of those romantic comedy things there. Made by Kino, out of print. Just check the condition here. Make sure it says Modern Love, which it does. The disc is minty, and now I can wipe that off of my things I've been hunting for on eBay. One more package I got here, and I hate to end this thing on a CD, but I do know that I got a message from eBay today saying that there was going to be a CD coming in. This is from Matt Klee from Fair Oaks, California, and it is a CD, and it is a CD. Yes, it's got 6 tracks on it. Okay, all right. So a little quick story about this one right here. This is the New Kids on the Block. Yeah, that's what I said. Let me say it again. New Kids on the Block. Thankful EP. The only EP that New Kids on the Block have put out. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I am a New Kids on the Block fan. Yes, I am. I'm a fan of their music, and I had picked this up at a Target. And I don't know what I did with it. I can't find it. So I was like, either I spend the next like 10 years looking through crates and crates and crates of movies and CDs and everything, or I dish out another $6 and just buy it again. I went with the $6. And the only thing that might be good about this is because this was a Target exclusive. There is actually 6 tracks on this thing, which the original one had 5 tracks. So I might have actually upgraded my things without even knowing, by getting that final track with which features DMX, which has passed away. And so yeah, that's what this is. Let's see what the cool thing about this is there isn't any I don't see any scratches whatsoever. But the guy originally wanted to sell this to me for like $8, and then I think it was $8 or $8 plus shipping. And then all of a sudden he sent me a message like, I just found it, and I inspected it, and I saw some scratches and stuff, which I don't see. I don't see it. He said it played with no problem. I don't see any scratches. He said he played it from beginning to end, and it played perfectly. I can understand why, because I don't see any scratches. So yeah, now I have that completed. And is that it? Yeah, this was the package that was in. And with that said, my friends, that's it. I'm done. I'm done for today. Wish me luck on what I got going on, and I appreciate you for stopping by again. And I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.